Hi, and welcome to Love is Crafting.
Love is crafting.
In today's video, we are going to do a larger than that project.
Ta-da! So this project is important because, as you can see, this project is bigger than the machine that is cutting it. So we're going to take you through the process of showing you how that's done.
Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to slice up our image into Design Space, and then we're going to piece it together.
So we're going to do step by step. In Design Space, we'll show you how it's done, applying it to your project, and plus a few extra hacks thrown in there.
So don't forget to like,
share,
and subscribe.
Love is crafting.
Love is crafting.
When you are making a larger than matte project, you want to start off with your design in Design Space. And from there, you want to create a square or a rectangle that's going to represent your mat. So in this instance, I'm using my 12 by 24 mat. So I made my rectangle 11.5 by 23.5. And you want to put it over your image and find what the best way for you would be to slice it. So once you get it adjusted right, you want to bring your image forward so you can make sure you're not slicing off any of your design. From there, you can only slice 2 objects at a time. So you highlight both of them and you select slice. And then you're going to delete the pieces that you don't need. So in this case, it was just the gray pieces. Once you get that done, you're going to repeat this process. You're going to create another rectangle the size of your mat. You can do this with the 12 by 12 mat, or you can do this with the 12 by 24 mat. And again, you want to adjust it onto your image so that it fits and covers everything just right. Make sure that you are only covering up one section of your image, because again, when you go to slice it, you can only slice 2 items at a time. So make sure that it's just 2 pieces and then you're able to slice it. So highlight all of it, which is the bottom piece and my rectangle, and I hit slice from the actions bar at the bottom. And then I have my second piece. Delete all your negative space, the part that you don't need. And because I was slicing, I don't need to do this the 3rd time because I have my 3rd piece. Here are the 3 pieces that I am going to cut out. And again, I'm using my 12 by 24 mat. This will go ahead and print out or cut out on that mat perfectly, and I will just have 3 pieces. When you go to cut it, it will let you know that it is larger than your mat. For this project, we are using HTV, aka iron-on, so you do need to make sure that you mirror your image. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Also make sure when you put down your material onto the mat, you do shiny side down. Choose everyday iron-on, and for me, I always adjust the pressure to more. I found that it makes sure that my cuts go all the way through, but it never cuts too deep that it cuts through the material. Just a personal preference for me, but I found that it works. My machine is a little bit older, so I just am more comfortable doing more pressure. But after that, just load in your material onto the machine and start cutting. So now we're about to see how good of a puzzle piece maker or puzzle put together person he is.
Answer is the best.
We have weeded all 3 of the cuts, and now it is time to assemble.
I weeded this thinking that it was the bottom of the beam, but turns out it was the top of the beam.
He's gonna have to go ahead and press this little by little so that he can line up the seams exactly right. This material is like a faux leather, and so
It's pleather.
the temperature that we're gonna press it at is at 280.
See, people trying to be all fancy, say a faux leather. Nah, it's leather. We know the deal. It's alright. How's that look?
Looks good.
Alright.
Looks good.
So how long do I press this for?
You know, we're gonna try for 30 seconds and see how that goes, and apply some pressure to it. Yeah, that'll give you your 30 seconds.
Probably gonna lift it up after like 15.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go ahead and just test it.
Yep, 15 sounds good.
Okay, yeah, let's lift that up a little bit. Looks like we're melting the material a little bit. Does it look like it's melting? And you know what we forgot? We forgot to put on the Teflon sheet on top. So let's go ahead and get that and see if that makes a difference so we don't ruin the material. All right, we got the Teflon sheet. So what we want to do is make sure that we're not moving it like an iron, that we're picking it up and pressing it.
Like not doing the exact same thing I was doing?
Yeah, there you go. Pick it up and press it.
I don't like the way that is. What's the reasoning behind that?
It's not an iron.
Oh, I'm gonna need a better reason than that.
Yeah, you want to make sure you don't get any heat on that second piece at all. Otherwise, you might mess up the actual project. So it looks like he's pushing down and pressing it for about 10 seconds or so, maybe 5 to 10. And we're gonna go and he's gonna try to lift that up and see if it's on the material well. It looks like it might be. So let's get a look. Let's see. It looks like it's on there pretty good. Is any part coming up?
No.
Okay, so it looks like about 10 seconds is the good press time for this pleather.
Embrace it.
All right, make sure when you're pressing the other portion of this that you have it lined up just perfect, and cover up the other portion that you've already pressed. Try not to press it again, but cover it up just in case a little heat gets on it. Is that smoothed out right over there, or is it bubbled? Ah, there we go.
Just a quick hit just to make sure it's set where I put it. For the actual. Look, babe, I'm gonna need you to make sure you ain't getting my receding hairline on this video.
Your head's not even in the video. You are good. Ain't nobody gonna see that receding hairline.
It's funny when I say it. It's hurtful when you say it.
Did you press it underneath? Okay. Oh, you scared me. Make sure that you don't have anything under your project when you're pressing. That would be an epic fail, but we're here for it because that's what it's all about, learning and figuring it out for you guys so you don't make the same mistakes.
Or you can make the same mistakes, just don't blame us because we warned you.
Is it on there pretty good or is it coming up?
Nothing's coming up. Oh, that's it.
That came up a little bit, so you're gonna need to repress that. He neglected that corner.
I felt it. It's that redhead stepchild. I don't know, is that still PC to say?
I don't know. Probably not. Piece of the puzzle. Oh, we got that hairline in there.
I don't believe these two ever went together.
They did.
Possible.
Impossible.
Oh.
Yeah, I won't sing. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I think I'm. Can you tell who the OCD one is?
Say OCD anymore.
Why?
Because that's an actual diagnostic. People could get offended if they actually have this.
Yeah. Are you people? Because I really think you might have it. Maybe we should get you tested.
My mother had me tested.
I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested. You guys know what show that's from? It's one of our favorites.
But we won't say the name because we don't want to get sued.
Alright, so it looks like it's on there pretty good. So here is a look of it. And here is the full thing. Socks included.
Did you tell these people that this used to be a headboard that we literally put together ourselves.
Yeah, this was our DIY headboard.
As you can see, because it looks great in the front, but then you go to the back and it's just
Plywood with foam and stapled some.
Stapled on the back.
Yep. And then we used nails, and we just did it like that. And this has been around, we've had this for quite a few years, and we decided instead of getting rid of it to make it into something new. So it's going to be an art piece. But there we have it.
Been established in 2010.
There we have it, guys. This is our art piece, our wall piece that we're doing.
Okay, so this is gonna be some proof that I got asked to. And I'm gonna tell you, so like we said, we made this headboard ourselves. So in order to hang it, we have these two unregulated distance hangers. So what you do, get yourself some Scotch tape. Is it Scotch tape or duct tape? Or
Scotch tape.
Scotch tape. And find the section. Peel it off. All the way across. Just gotta tear it. Then put it right underneath where your hooks are gonna be. Straighten it out. Put the hooks up. Get yourself a Sharpie. Then you put 2 dots. Right where the hooks are. See those 2 dots? Take up the tape. Then you put it on the wall where you plan to hang it. And 1, 2 is where we're gonna put our pilot holes. So that way it's an exact distance between where the actual hooks are. I'm not gonna do that right now, but that's the key.